So what that means is, as you are here in your physical body exploring the contrast, you come to constant new conclusions about the change that you would prefer. What would make it better? What would make this moment better? Now, sometimes you've been trained by others who have sort of given up any sense of creative control, that your job isn't to induce change or even to want change, certainly not to inspire change, and not to do anything about change, because so many people feel powerless in this inevitable motion forward. But when you discover that you are far from powerless, that you are powerful, that you can specifically guide change, and that is in fact why you came, not because things need to be changed, but because change is so much fun. Because you can't settle down for a minute. You can't stop for a minute. You can't stop at all ever. You're understanding that there is improvement that is always available. So you have, from this source energy perspective, that's where we stand. You have, from this source energy perspective, this insatiable, unquenchable desire for something more, something more, something more. More is the mantra of the universe. And you just gotta like that idea, because if you are eternal, and you are, if eternity is real, and we promise you that it is, then there must be expansion. Yes? There must be more. And so you said, I will go forth as expressive and specific consciousness, and I will explore the details of this time-space reality. And in every moment, you forget that sometimes. In every moment, you forget that sometimes. In every moment, you forget that sometimes, but in every moment, there's the potential for more. Like right now, you wish we'd just get on with it so you could ask your questions. And every moment there is the potential for more. What would make my world better right now? What would make my world better right now? From my selfish perspective, what would make it better? Now, others have sort of trained you. Whoa, 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 they say. Do you think the universe revolves around you? And they think that the right answer is no. No, I accept that the universe revolves around you, mother. At least I can feel that's the way you've been training me all of these years, as you try to make the way you feel about what I'm doing my primary intention. But Mom, it's hard for me to make what you want to be my primary intention, because I don't have the resources to feel the vibrational relationship between who I was before I was born and what I'm thinking right here in this moment. I don't really know how you fit into this, Mother. I would like to, because I know you're mad at me. And I would like to, because I know that when you're happy with me, you feel good, and everyone knows that when Mother's happy, everyone's happy. Or maybe the other way around. But how did you must ask yourself this question, how did I get to the place where I'm working so hard to make sure that you mother, you father, you peer group, you government, you media, how did I get to the place where I care so much how you are responding to me? Because in caring about how you respond to me, I'm fragmented, because you are very unpredictable. You Republicans want different rhetoric from me than you Democrats. And it's hard to tell who you are before I start talking. Different religions want different commentary. So many people expecting so many different things from you. How do you figure it out? Well, you don't, do you? It just sort of makes you a little crazy until you find your center, until you find your guidance. And how your guidance works is you're source energy as well as physically focused. And both aspects of you are vibrationally, not just based, vibrationally from the beginning to the middle to the whole of you. In other words, you are vibrationally based. And you can tell by the way you feel whether this thought that you are thinking in this leading edge time-space reality blends or harmonizes or resonates with what you really know. For example, when you like yourself, when you think, ooh, that was so good. I'm so funny. My timing was perfect and I delivered that just right. And my friends laughed appropriately at just the right time. When you feel proud of yourself or uplifted, when you feel passion or love or appreciation, when you feel frisky or robust, what happens is you are in perfect alignment with what your inner being thinks in the same now, not the same place. We already covered that. In the same now, right here, right now, wherever any of us are, when you think something or say something or do something that resonates with the whole of who you are, you feel resonance. And that's what emotion is. Emotion is resonance, degrees of resonance with who you really are. And the better you feel, the more you are resonating, which means the better you feel, the more you are really knowing, the more you are really being, the more you are really allowing who you are. The worse you feel, the more you've pinched it off. But say pinched it off temporarily, because you know you have the ability to change your point of focus. So today, we want to help you to blend your understanding of who you were before you came and why in the world you decided to come. In other words, sometimes we know you ask that question. Let me see, Abraham, I was pure positive energy and now I've exposed myself to this contrast. Tell me again, why did I do that? Tell me again, why did I do that? What's the upside of that? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why would I come from a vibrational state of being where I always feel joy and love and well-being and passion? Why would I jeopardize that state of being? We say, there's no jeopardizing, there's no risk, because you are focusing mechanisms. You have come to explore and to expand. You have come to cause massive expansion. And look what you're doing. Look at the trouble you are making around the world. That's the basis of expansion. Do you get that? You don't make expansion when you are just lulled into complacency. Oh yeah, this is the way life is. And I like it this way. Change, expansion, focus comes from exploration. You can't even focus your camera without the contrast of light and absence of light. You can't focus anything without variety that helps you hone in on it, you see.